Hello there, everybody. I hope we're doing okay today. Well, yes, it's Guardian time, and as Simon quite rightly says, it's time to get the Hoover out. So, as we anticipated, and as I foresaw, and I did, when this Rakodia stuff first hit the game last year, same colour palette as the Guardians, isn't it? Well, you have to be a genius to work that one out. But now, the October Consortium, they are looking for more Guardian stuff. So I've already dropped about 200 units off at the system, at whatever it's called, Biosciences. That asteroid in HIP, whatever it is. Anyway, I've done all of that. Because, you know, there's a suit up for grabs, and there's, you know, suit customizations and the like. So I thought I'd do a little bit of hoovering on today's live stream. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I'd do. And why not? So, big 07s then, everybody. I hope you're doing all right today. Yes, we are rocking our new live stream template and the like. Let's get cracking. So, where are we? So we're in the Sanofi XR-H D11-102 system. And by the look of it, so is everybody else. And there's a couple of sites here. It's one of the closest sites, I believe. But ancient ruins. That's where we're going. Now, there may be better sites than that. If there are, pop them in the chat. Perhaps we'll bang over and have a little look. But let's get going. We got a Type 8. And why not? Let's get cracking. So, how's everyone's week been? I hope it's been absolutely fantastic. I've been on training. I've been on pro-sci training, which is change management training. All very interesting. Good stuff it has been. So, Commander Sludge. 07, of course, Simon gets the 07 anyway without saying, without anything to be said. And of course, we've got 50 of you in the chat already. Welcome in. Who we got there? There's Sludge, right there. Got a little bit of a wiggle on. There you go. Gonna get ourselves down there and collect some stuff. Now, there was a thing where you could fire off limpets from orbit or for some sort of altitude and pick things up. Not any longer. And with that, I do kind of think the game has gone back somewhat. It's a shame. I know it does cheapen the driving around gaming experience, but I mean, come on. Right? So yeah, I hope you're all doing okay today. We're going to get ourselves down there and do a little bit. Why not? So Sludge has got a Caspian Explorer. Good for him. What a swanky ship. A well swanky ship. And it's been Mike's. Gelfreezy 07. It's been my experience with these sort of these community goals. When they ask for a material, never shoot your bolt. Never burn through your supplies. Because for all we know, in 2 weeks' time, right, they'll ask for more. And you'd be like, oh man, I just dropped them all on the other community goal. What am I going to do? Yeah, they wound them back, didn't they? I mean, they just impact and die on the surface. A little bit of an explosion. Job done. And why not? So we're going in.
Orbital flight engaged.
Lipton's iced tea. This stream is by no way sponsored by Lipton's iced tea, but it is very nice. Right there. So yeah, I thought I'd pop on, do a little bit. Why not? What could possibly go wrong, as they say. Let's get on the ground. Yeah, I've got a load on the carrier. Even by offloading quite a bit, I've got a load on the carrier. I am buying tritium on the carrier as well, mind you. If people would like to donate, good prize. Alpha 07. There's been absolutely no news at all whatsoever. Thought I was going to crash then, didn't you? I thought I was going to crash, to be honest.
Landing gear deployed.
All we got to do is land a bit. That'll do for us. Woo! Let's get the ride out. No, absolutely no news from FDev at all. It has been
Cargo scoop deployed.
radio silence.
Low gravity warning.
Utter radio silence. It's been horrendous. You know, and not only for the partner community as well, but, you know, for the players. You want to know when it's coming. You know? We've got a casket. What we got over there? There's the ancient ruins beacon. Bud Trooper 07, how are you doing? Good to see you. Lots of data you can pick up here as well. And we kind of went with this because, well, you know. Go scanning things. Fizzaduck 07, dude. But the only problem with these is that, you know, things are spread out quite a bit. That's the thing. Exactly, exactly. You're right there. Oh, you get some sort of like tricked up suit. You know, that may or may not help you with operations. You know? That's the thing. If you've been playing for a while, I think you're more than likely gonna probably have a suit like it. That's the thing. But that's kind of what it is. It's like, oh, we want some more things. Go out and collect them. Well, a lot of commanders already had some on their carriers. Stashed away, squirreled away. You know? That's the thing. So, yeah, I get it. It gets people back into the sort of Guardian gameplay. And what have you. What I don't like about this is that you're wombling around looking for things. You know? And, you really haven't got a Scooby-Doo where things are. Yeah, we are up on the roof. It can be anything Guardian orientated. Relics, casks, urns, keys, anything like that. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not what you call interesting gameplay, though, is it? Really, you just trolley around here, trolley around there, looking for things. You might find some stuff. You might not find some stuff.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh no, I'm at maximum capacity. Let's put the hammer down. Dump them off on the ship now. Simple as that. Yeah, well, this one is not that kind of site. This is a more sort of like, you know, sedate site. There's no guardians here. Yeah, the hammer was down. Well, exactly. Is there something to stumble upon? People out there doing the Guardian stuff. All these doors and chambers that, you know, when are we going to get to go in them? That's the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. Nobody knows. It would be good if someone got to actually go and do something. Yeah, Ben Kenobi. Hello. I'm well. I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're doing all right too. Honest question. Are we expecting a bit too much from FDev? Well, it's a good question. I don't know. They've been very quiet. Very quiet indeed. Ooh, that's got a sting in it. They have been very quiet. Oh, there's the ship of Fizzaduck over there, look. Sludgehammer. That's what it is. Commander Sludgehammer's stuff. Right, let's have a look. See what's going on. Something there. Of course, with two commanders you're collecting, you've really got... You'll be using the log out, log back in aspect of things. Well, I mean, nobody knows if there's going to be a beta, like what there was with Odyssey, or whether there's just going to be, you know what they do, give it to the partners, they test it, that sort of thing. You know, nobody knows. Huey, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Big 07, hope you're doing alright. So I've already dropped 196 of these things off, so... This is just more talk to you lot. It's like, look at this. Look at this here. What is that? What is it? I don't know. Yeah, collecting is easier in solo. See, there he is. There's Sludge. But it's not all about the artifacts, is it, right? Because there's data in these hills. Right there. There be data. What could they do for 50,000 players? I don't know, dude. I think it's a case of, for that amount of player, you really are looking at multi-platform, and they've decided on single platform. Like, look at No Man's Sky at the BAFTAs. Old No Man's Sky at the BAFTAs. They won, was it? They won a constant approved game or something? Something ridiculous like that. Good for them. They maintained the console. They maintained all sorts of different things. I mean, there are people who don't want anything to do with On Foot. And then there are people who want to play, right, but haven't got any friends in game, right? And then there are people then who are giving it like, well, you know, what do I do? Is it playable in game? Oh, well, it's got special items. You know, my video kind of like summed it up on the matter. And there's a lot of concern out there. Hell of a lot of concern. It's like how many people are downloading all this data, like. Who knows? Hi, Dynarig. Hello. Has it been delayed? Don't know. I was expecting something in the inbox this week. Nothing. And now if you think about this project here, this is going to run for 2 weeks. So I reckon that's April goosed. I mean, we might get something. The partner program might get something to view. But I think it's unlikely. Oh, we've lost it. We've rolled it. So, you know, it's an awkward one. It really is. I mean, let's look at this technically. We've had instancing problems in Elite Dangerous, haven't we? Right? I'm not being salty by saying it. We have. How are they going to fix that? Other games fix it, mind. So, you know. So, you know, what's people going to do?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Nobody knows. Hey, Mike. How's it going? Big 07s. And everyone who's joined the chat. You just don't know. I mean, is the game engine up to it? Does it need another game engine refresh? That's going to come with its own bugs and problems. Are they treating Odyssey as a bolt-on? Or is it going to be more integrated into the game? Like, I mean, is it going to be, hey, you go to a forum, or you go to the panel. Once you go to the panel, you can then say, yeah, no problem. I want to do an operation. It takes you through a thing and the like. Who knows? Yeah, the top 25 at the moment is looking pretty... They put like, what, 190 odd in? Yeah, all the teleporters in No Man's Sky. I mean, you know, who needs a ship? It's a crazy. Yeah, I mean, Simon, Mike, myself, we all, you know, Narco, we all decided we were only going to play Odyssey when it came out. Got to persevere with it. That's what the game was going to be. Yeah, you know, you could just turn around and play the standard Elite if you wanted to, but things are so cheap now. They should just make Odyssey the standard game. Shadow the Eye, hello, how are you doing? You know, it's a strange one. Oh, definitely. And if you've got ships in support as well, I mean, we've had some of our the best fun I think we've ever had in the game, when we've had some people in ships, some people on foot. You know? Military installations, they've been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely chaotic. You know? It's been utterly chaotic. And in a good way, though. In a good way. Yes, a new community goal. Collect Guardian stuff, deliver it to that place that's got, you know, the flowers, the buds, whatever. Well, yeah, that's another reason why they can't do it. Different age group ratings. Then just make it 18 and older. I mean, if you look at the demographics, I don't really think anybody younger's playing it. They got too many other things to be playing, have they not? They might well do. I mean, personally, right, I would pay for operations. It wouldn't have to be free. I'd pay for it. I get a lot of fun and enjoyment out of this game. A lot of it, you know, it's really good. I've said it before. Best money I've ever spent. Yeah, I know exactly. You know, it's not going to be Fortnite, is it? Right? But it may well be a Halo. A Halo 2. If we get a Halo 2, I'd be alright with that. Nothing flashy. Just something like that. No, Fortnite is not doing very well. Everyone has, like, left. Had a good run, though, didn't it? Very frustrating game. Very frustrating. Well, yeah, I mean, my son used to play it. He's 15. He won't go anywhere near it now.
Cargo scoop retracted.
That's the thing. Won't go anywhere near it. So we're going to re-instance. Yeah, I'd like to see proper base building. You've got all these artifacts, right? You got all these materials, other materials that aren't even being used yet, engineers, engineering, all that sort of thing. And you've got all these artifacts in game, right? All these reusable items in game. You could quite easily say, right, I have a power center there. I have an admin block there. I'll have, you know, landing pads here, landing pads there, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, 2 million in the last 24 hours, right? That's nowhere near what it was. Nowhere near. P. Burnsiv, 07. Here's the thing with VR. I've got a headset down there. It's kind of gone off the boil. Now, a lot of people might argue with this. And I get it. We tried playing in VR. Did a bit. It was very good. Got the Tobii eye tracker. Got it. Yeah, very good. All that stuff. And a lot of the things here in ship, they're all rendered. So you can have them in VR. But the on foot, for some reason, not. No one knows why. Oh, I love Conan Exiles. We should have a game of that one Sunday. Could have done it this Sunday. See you. Mark and Beck, 07. How's it going? What we got? Casket. I don't know. I don't know, Mike, what? I mean, there was all sorts of competitive things for Fortnite. My son was doing quite well at one stage. but he won't go anywhere near it. So, too samey, didn't involve enough. But when you got a game like that, that plays to a younger crowd, primarily, I think it's safe to say that, it's difficult to be too innovative, isn't it? Unless you lose your core players. It's a strange one. Yeah, exactly. And you see, you know, No Man's Sky, it's got the whole console crew as well. Elite has not. And I know there are still people out there, I want to play on a console. Well, you know, this generation of console is virtually gone now. So, you know, what's the next one that's coming? It's going to be more PC than it is traditional console, if you're talking Xbox. So they say. Who knows? No one really knows today. It's like, I don't know, is first-person shooting gonna save Elite Dangerous? I don't know. I mean, what is it? What is it people wanted more? Squad place gameplay, first-person shooting. Everybody wanted space legs. Okay, well now you got it. Then everyone moaned about it. Then it was like, oh, it'll be okay. All right, I'll have squad-based gameplay and all that. Yeah, right. Everyone's gonna have a good moan about that. And then, what was it? Oh, I want to go on to atmospheric worlds. That'll be the next one. Then no one will bother. You wouldn't want to be FDev, wouldn't you? Can't please everybody. Always someone with an opinion. But like Odyssey, effectively, has not had an awful lot of updates. There are a couple of extra missions, but nothing that I would say, ooh, that's outstanding. You know? And I think this whole thing of linking gameplay together, I think is good. I wouldn't say it's crucial. I just think it's the way to go. I really do. I think it's the way to go. This site is very boring. I want to go to a different site that's got different things. Perhaps some Guardians. Guardian Sentinels. You know the stuff I mean. Well, it's not doing much now, is it? That's the problem. Because the old Thargoids are kind of buggered off for a bit. Gone to lick their wounds. Or regroup. Which is probably more likely what it is. And, is my cargo bay full? We must be full. We are. I'll be back for that. Well, I think the operations is going to be a good thing to enable power play. There's going to be a power play function of it, as I understand it. Now, we haven't been given any more information than what's been shared. Right? And that's a shame. But then, you know, they have their reasons. Meant to be released in December. They said, well, they actually said early April, didn't they? Well, here we are. What is it now? 17th? 17th? 18th of April? 19th of April. Kind of is what it is, isn't it? If we see it in May, that'll be a bonus. You're going to do power play operations. Wow. It could be a thing. It could be a thing. This site is boring. Let's go somewhere where there's a little bit more excitement, shall we? Where's the nearest Guardian site with Sentinels? People in the chat. And we'll fly on over there. Can't be too far away, can it? Yeah, I'm with you. As long as it's good, who cares? Commander Pado 07.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Yeah, let me do a quick Google now, see where it's all about. Let's take off. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Huey. Let's see where that is compared to where, as opposed to where I am. $425 light years. I wonder if I could jump the carrier. Why not? I'll be lucky. You never know, though. Ooh, we can. Right, let's get to the carrier then, Batman. Karlan.
Landing gear retracted.
Now, my carrier is around here somewhere. Here he is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going. Escape vector victors. We're off. And why not?
Engage. Temperature critical.
course, I am driving a pincer. A Type 8 pincer. Be good to wander around the carrier for a bit. I haven't done that for ages. Oh, the ravioli. I bought just a cheap barbecue, right? Charcoal barbecue things. So I lit it this morning. Went off to do some work at my son's house. Threw a joint of pork on that we had knocking about after Easter. It was alright. You like the ravioli, do you? Ravioli's alright. I like ravioli. One moment, Cor. Ugh. Beef never stops, does it? Beef never stops.
Surface scan by 50%.
There it is. There's the carrier.
Surface scan
Always beef.
Remain aware of other ships in your vicinity. Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude
Might as well use it.
in this system prior to departure. Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated pad, Commander.
There's my designated pad.
landing gear deployed.
And we're ready. We're ready to do it.
Docking complete. Ship has docked. Hello, Commander. How may we assist you?
Done. Let's disembark, have a walk around. Pepper, ranch and parmesan. Okay, very nice. Need a big shot of cholesterol. Get the fried bread out. That's what I say. Get the fried bread out.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
That. Ooh, have a panther clipper. Go and see the Voyager probes. Good for them. I'm suddenly not hungry for anything. I had food. I'm alright. Like another drink. Dunno. Cool. Here we are. On the carrier. I think there should be a bit more to be able to personalize your carrier. Like, you know, up here, for example, artifacts of your past conquests.
If you
Hello,
want
my
to talk to
good
someone
woman.
Who knows their stuff? Look no further. If I don't have it, it's not worth everything you need all in one place.
Yep, we have the lot.
Is that everything?
It's one of these
Take
things
your
as well,
time.
right? You never get special deals on the carrier, do you?
None of these guns will let you down.
None of them will let you down, apparently. New weapons. That's what we want. New weapons.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, indeed. Oh yeah, that's the thing. See, we just don't know what's going to happen. No one knows. Oh, it's a bit quiet in here, isn't it? Where's all the crew buggered off to?
Looking for something, Commander?
Yes, where's the crew gone?
Trading, selling, or both? If you've got the goods, I've got the credits.
What have I got to sell? Look at that. All of the things.
Sold. Is that everything?
Goodbye.
A pleasure, Commander.
Yeah, but look. Normally there's people there milling around, sat halfway through the seats. No one. What's going on here? Oh, look, there's people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
When I
I'm the
started
boss.
out, I thought all the money was in Galite. How stupid was I?
Sure, there are easier jobs, but I can't imagine doing anything else with my life.
Send him over, Simon. I'll do it. All right. It's like, you're on my carrier. What are you doing that's so important? I know you're not doing anything. You're probably playing solitaire. It's exactly what he's doing. Should really open up the other stuff.
Can I be of assistance?
Yeah,
Trust
I
your
don't know if I
biodata
don't know if I've got
Mr.
any.
strives to learn everything it can about the cosmos.
Nope. There you go. Goodbye.
Feel free to return once you've gathered some biodata.
Oh yes, what's behind there? Why is she armed? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Okay then.
Actually, the constant shift changes have ruined the sleep schedule.
Good old escape pods. Gotta love them. As you were. Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. No, there is no operations yet. Yes, we're in the ready room. Effectively not doing much. 6 minutes to go. But at least we can jump there. But if you look, there's not many people doing this. They probably rinsed it all anyway. For the last community goal. You just don't know, do you? You just don't know. Well, do you know what? Yeah. That's a good one, right? Sludge. SCO on Apex taxis. That's what you want. Perhaps you should have the option of, I don't know, choosing your Apex taxi, like what you do with Uber. So where are you going? Well, I've got 200 light years. Right, well, you need a Caspian Explorer, my good man, and that's going to cost you X. Where are you going? In system. Well, then the haul is good for you. Where are you going? Combat drop zone. You know, Vulture. That, I think, the Uber system might be a good thing for here. I think, anyway. Right? It might be a good thing. It might be a good thing. That would get rid of that 100 light year limit. I mean, effectively, if you wanted to, you could Uber yourself all the way to Colonia. But you would have to be logged on. That would be cool, wouldn't it? The Adder would run out of fuel. Yeah, but the Adder, right? Those sort of ships would only do short hops. Right? You went for a Caspian, you go more your long haul. Right? I'm not entirely sure, right? Rushing back was the thing to do. I mean, to be fair, I don't think, unless we hear next week, right? I think you can write April off. I'm off work Tuesday and Friday this week. Be nice if something happened, wouldn't it? Everyone loves the Caspian. I love the Caspian. The Caspian is pretty cool, to be perfectly honest with you. I was quite surprised. Well, I mean, yeah, within reason, right? But if you wanted that level of protection in a Corvette, well, then you'd get somewhere in 3 weeks, whereas somebody would get there within about 5 minutes. You've got that push and shove, haven't you? But that would be a good way as well of hiring a warship. And you could then choose to be a gunner or a pilot or whatever you wanted to be. And that's the multi-crew. I've hit on it there. Yes, I'm not a disembodied voice. That's right. That's right, I'm not. I have streamed in the past. We got a 2-minute countdown. See, everyone looks out the windows. We're going to be looking like that. See what happens. Well, exactly. If you're going to go somewhere, mix it up with the locals. Shoot everybody like what I do. And then, you know, there's going to be flying support. You want something a little more beefier than an Apex taxi. Than a hauler. Or something like that. You want something with a bit of clout. You want like a Challenger, a Chieftain. Something like that, right? Crusader. Viper. Something with a bit more poke in it. Something with a bit more armour. You just never know, do you? I think it's a good idea. I'm not sure F-Devil think it's a good idea, mind you. I mean, the taxi is the taxi is the taxi. But look at it this way. You do something naughty. If you're a naughty commander and you do something naughty, right, on a Odyssey on-foot engagement, and you get sent to the Clink, the Brig, the prison ships, some of them can be quite far away, especially now with system colonization. So really, right, having a different tier of taxi with different ships and different jump ranges, that you pay for, and make it more expensive, who cares? That you pay for, that would be a good thing. The Clink, that's right, the Nick. The big house. Right. Let's record this and be quiet. We've arrived. Cool. Well done, chaps. I can now get out. Brilliant. Okay then. To the ship, Batman. Let's go. Right, we're off. Oh, Commander Bezier. Yeah, you're going to go and get yourself a Caspian. Good for you. It's a great ship. I actually thought about taking a Caspian on this little escapade, but decided against it. Yeah, the Conda, outside of combat, it's a little bit dated now. Now, if they brought in Anaconda Mark II, well, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Let's launch. We're off. A3 it is. I would have been here before, you see.
Ship released. Move clear of the landing pad.
Landing gear retracted.
A combat dolphin. Interesting. Why a combat dolphin then? As opposed to any other ship that could be knocking about. Mart's Gamer 07. Oh, it's crashed, look. It's done one. It's had a mischief. No, it hasn't. Kicks. Kick sticks.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, we're back.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Doing a bit, you know? Got to do your bit. There are so many carriers here. You say A3? I just don't know about that. There's ancient ruins right there. 3, not 3A. Got it there. No worries, Huey. No, there's one there, isn't there? There's one there. We've gone round it. ZX Specky, how you doing? Yes, I jumped. Commander Rosen, how are you doing? Oh, nice and relaxing Sunday afternoon. Doing a little bit. Let's see what all this is about. Yeah, it makes no difference. You know, so far I've got all the Guardian weapons, but the sights are more concise. You can pick up more material. Well, you reckon Salvation's on the way back, do you? Well, that's a very good, interesting storyline. Bring him back. Everyone's... Who's Salvation? Which Salvation? What's his name? Who was that guy? I don't know. Yeah, him. Him who caused the second Thargoid War, effectively. With the apparent genocide of the Thargoids. How did that work out for him? Well, we don't know. But the whole idea was that everyone thought, or it was released that, well, yeah, we saw his body, but he was tinkering around with things in regards to transferring your consciousness into a computer. Is this going to be the Guardians? Yes, as a person. Just don't know, do you? I think, Commander Rosen, I think it's Guardian biotech. Or it's something that is like food for the Guardians, or some sort of like genetic library for the Guardians, and the Guardians are going to come back. The problem with that is, alright, they come back. We've always seen the Guardians so far as benevolent, right? What if it was the Thargoids that were benevolent and the Thargoids and the Guardians weren't? Could be. Yeah, we need zombies, don't we? We need on-foot zombies. That's what we need. We are going in. Oh, it's another one of those, look. Could well be. I mean, do you know what? What about all these people who, isn't there anything else here? Oh well, that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, I mean in VR it can be quite good, can't it?
Landing gear deployed.
Let's go hoovering. The live stream is dark. Is anyone else complaining that the live stream is dark? Cracks on. 07, Commander. More ancient ruins. We've got that tourist beacon bacon. Seems alright to me in my end. Yes, I need the ability to be... Like all these structures, what's it all about? And I wonder how many commanders are going to be putting a load of stuff. Or they're going to be keeping some material back. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, we can scan these as well, you know, for like data. Scan it up. Yeah, with these sites, I'm not really a fan, you know? It's, never much going on, is there? Well, I'm hoping the suit is really going to play into a bit of story as opposed to, you know, or make things a little bit easier. Then again, you got people going, oh, well, you know, but no, that's the game. I really don't like these sites. You know, for data, these are the places to be as well. Yeah, it's a ruin and not a city. See, there's a few knocking about. Get that? I don't think we did. Oh yeah, the Maverick suit is by far, I think, the most versatile suit. But are we going to see different suits? You just don't know. Zebedee! 07 Commander, thank you very much. Might as well make the benefit and just scan the obelisks, isn't it? Might as well. Normally you get like an ancient artifact, like the big pillar and the glowing stuff. Corvus Drake! Oh, I need to 07 now. Look at that. 07, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate you joining in. a speeder, and a cargo SRV. You're not wrong there. That's exactly what we need. You are not wrong. Nope, fighters cannot land. They cannot land. It's a shame, isn't it? But really, they've missed a trick there. Leave the ship in orbit, dealing with things, jump in the fighter, bomb around a bit. Cool. Let's get up there. Let's get some air. Oh, well, I actually wanted one of them. But I'm just looking forward to some new gameplay. Something new to do. Something new to talk about. You know, the suits. The weapons. That's what I'm looking forward to. You know, I think that would be cool. Lots of items here. Just got to get back here and do it. I mean, I agree with you there, right? The background simulation, yeah, great. How many other games have got it? I was reading that one of the players that got to the Platinum Award in Starfield, the first person who did it, went, it was the most boring experience I've ever had in a game. And you think, oh, it's such a shame, because Starfield was touted to be such the second coming of gameplay, and it wasn't, was it? And they've had a huge update now, mind. And I really want my value for money, right? I want my value for money for Starfield, right? I must get the time to start playing that again. Undead Clockwork has just started diving into. I got stuck. Elite again. How are you finding it? After what period of time? God's sake. Since the BBC Micro, bloody hell, that was like, what, bloody years ago, dude? It's a bit different, isn't it? I got a friend of mine who heavily played it on the Spectrum and the BBC. I said, he got a new PC about 3 years ago. I said, get this, you're going to love it. Never played it. Didn't have the time, did something else, you know, and he was an Elite fan. It is about 40 years, isn't it? Crazy. How are you finding it? Good stuff? And I think for players like Undead Clockworks, it's a hell of a shift, isn't it? You know? It's a hell of a shift. I mean, where'd you go to try and explain to people? It's kind of the same, it's kind of different, you know. I mean, where'd you start? It's a good one, isn't it? Where'd you start? I mean, you know, it's a game, isn't it, with heritage, right? It's a game with history. You know, people will look back and say, Elite, I played that when I was in college. I played that when I was in school. Blah, 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 blah. Insert time period here where people can reminisce. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And sometimes I think it can be quite comforting. You know, we're all getting on a bit now. We're all getting older. Some of us more than others. God, I'm 55 this Friday. Oh my God. How did that happen? And I've still got my hair. Just. I don't know how I've still got my hair, but I've still got my hair. Despite my kids driving me up the bloody wall. How did that happen? And the missus said to me, so, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want for your birthday? So, I don't know. No idea. Chainsaw. Haven't got one. Could do with one. Zebedee. Ooh, happy birthday, dude. Fellow Taurian. It's strange, isn't it? There's an awful lot of reminiscing going on, especially with my friends as well at the moment. We're all kind of the same age. We start talking about pensions and retiring and, you know, stupid things like having new hips and things like that. Well, we are old. We were all old. Sludge, you know? You've got 2 years on me, but like, you know. It's the same age bracket. We're an old crowd. And it's strange how we've all kind of like come together with a game like this. I mean, we're a gaming generation, really. Our parents, probably not so much. But that's the thing, innit? What am I doing? Who was that? Undead Clockworks. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Commander. All subscribing is appreciated. It really is. In fact, everybody on this stream hit like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Because I'll be fair, since the hack, things have been a little bit sour. Sour's the word? Yeah. Views are down. People are going, oof. Is it him again? Is it him? Is it really him? Is it an AI? Nope, it's me. Definitely me. Yeah, over for tea. Hello. Yeah, I got hacked end of March. And it was a murder. You know the little unsubscribe things at the bottom of emails? Well, I was going through, clearing out the emails, and I was hitting some of the unsubscribes. Yeah, well, here's the thing. It wasn't an unsubscribe. It opened up a portal, which then very well then turned round and started changing all the security on the account. Murder. But I will be fair to YouTube, right? YouTube gets an awful lot of beef. But here's the thing, they were really good. But I had to travel for work, right? That was on the Saturday night, and I was meant to be going to a party. I was meant to be travelling for work to Hungary. I was like, oh, I just need this. And the dog was ill, and you name it, it was all happening, right? All happening. And I had this hanging over my head, and I had to sit in a workshop for a week. And you're like, oh, man. It's not one thing, it's the other. And by Tuesday afternoon, I had gained control back of the account. It was great. Good on them, like, you know. They went, yep, seen this, seen that, they've done this, done that. But the kind of damage was already done because they'd been live streaming. And the annoying thing when they were live streaming, they were having like 30,000 people watching the live stream. And I was like, you bastards. I never get that. And I actually thought, well, do I change to, you know, streaming Bitcoin scams? Or whatever it was they were doing. People were really good, you know. Everyone here was really good. They were giving it like, well, you know, hey, I think you've been hacked and all the rest of it. But a lot of people unsubscribed. A lot of people just, you know, no, we're cancelling your videos from our squadron page and blah 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 blah. And like, okay, you know, I get it. Do what you got to do. I'm not really a Bitcoin pyramid scheme scam artist, but you know. It is what it is. So yeah. All try and do the right thing and unsubscribe and cancel and all the rest of it. Bastards. Woo! Cheers, dude. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, it was a bit tasty. I'll tell you that. It was a bit tasty. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Well, exactly. Right? It was like 30,000 or something on each stream. You think, yeah, that's a nice round number. But you know, all things considered, I say YouTube did sort it out. But by which time, you know, other people were saying, oh, mate, you know, the channel's cooked. You know, it'll take you months to gain back people's respect and all the rest of it. I said, well, you know, it is what it is. I've had this channel for like 14 years. You know, it is what it is. I mean, incidentally, I've got an RTS channel as well. I do real-time strategy on it. And it's just me playing other games, so I haven't got to put it on this channel to muff up the algorithm. Ricardos RTS Gaming. That's where it's at. That just got accepted into the partner program for YouTube, which is good because, you know, every little helps, as they say in Sainsbury's. Now there's a game, Alternate Reality. Ooh, that was a good game. Pretty good graphics for the day, mind. Isn't it? We do like a good reminisce on this channel. We really do. Everyone loves a good reminisce. What is other games? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, how dare you play other games? It's, yeah, I do like playing the Warhammer RTSs. And then when you try putting that on this channel, this channel is primarily good authority for Elite Dangerous. I don't know how, but apparently it is. And as a result, That then screws with the algo, man. Like, I did Warhammer, Subnautica, Elite Dangerous, bit of Farming Simulator on here as well. A bit of Farming Simulator, me. And that's another game, right? I want to get more value for money out of. Farming Simulator 2025. It's a good old game. There's lots of stuff out for it now. Some of the most successful videos have been Farming Simulator videos on the channel. It's been mad. But like when Farming Simulator 25 came out, it didn't have a particular stellar launch, which was a shame. There were problems with, you know, it tweaking it and all the rest of it, and graphics. But, you know, I think it's alright now. My kids are playing Windrose. It's Windrose? Some sort of pirate version of Valheim. And they're like, oh, Dad, you want to play this? I was like, okay, I'll see. Just finding the time though, innit? Work's mad. But it's nice to be busy in work because your days just slip past. And then what else? Of course, family, kids, getting older. All that sort of malarkey. Tough stuff. Factorio. That's another one. Is that any good? It's a bit like Satisfactory, is it? I should write this down. Where's the pen? Check out the ProSci pen, everybody. Woo. Got that on my course. Factorio. Is that on the Steam sign? Let's see if we can get up here. Get up there. We are virtually vertical going up this mountain. Oh, top. I think I've seen it. How does that work out for you? Good? If you're playing it a lot. I was playing Star Trek Voyager, Across the Unknown. Good game. Very good game. We're getting all the air. Deep Rock Galactic. I quite fancy that. Deep Rock Galactic. Didn't have very good reviews though, did it? When it came out. So I was keeping an eye on that. I'm not sure I might have it. Deep Rock Galactic. Let's have a look at my Steam. Might be. Might have. Don't know. Pun intended. Good old pun. We all like a good pun on this channel. Everyone likes a good pun. Yeah, could do. Something to do, isn't it? I mean, Subnautica 2. There's a release due for that. That looks good. Lindeb07, how's it going? Oh look, it's a floating sphere. It's a floating guardian orb.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yes, not so bad, not so bad. Good to see the old favourites back, you know, and new faces. It's all good. Good stuff. I say we've been talking earlier on. Oh, we're falling over. And everyone's talking about it, how quiet FDev have been. You know? Keep the silence up much longer, people are going to start seeing other games. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I miss the Thargoids. To be fair. Who doesn't? Who doesn't miss the Thargoids? Let me have a look on my Steam account, see if I've got... Was it Deep Rock Galactic, you said? Let's have a look. Let's load that up. While I drop this off. Right, here we are. Transferred out. Let's have a look. Have I got it? Where's my library? I don't. I've got a load of other games, but I haven't got that. How much is it? Let's have a look. How much is it? How much is Deep Rock Galactic? Deep 22 British pounds. My God. Does look good. I'll set a reminder and I'll have a little look at that. Try and find a cheaper key. If you know what I'm saying. Right? It's all about finding something a bit cheaper, innit? I hope there's a different alien altogether. To be honest. I really do. I hope there's a bit of, you know, a different alien. I think that would be great if there was. Shadow of the Eye, how's it going? Fractorio, you like Fractorio. Yeah. I'll have a look. That's worthwhile having a bit of a nose, isn't it? Let's get over there, get some more. As we're driving, transactions. 195 gets you in the top 25 at the moment. Whether that's going to remain the same or not, I highly think that's unlikely. Oh, we're getting the air. Oh, we're getting the air, we're getting the air. Right, let's pick up some more gear then. There's a reason why we don't do the Guardians a lot. tablet. Pretty sure there's something down here. There's a couple of things we need, don't we? You know, we need a new nemesis. Just other commanders as being nemesi, I don't think is enough. Here. I don't know what you all think. Like, I don't think I've had so much fun as the Thargoid War. I mean, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I got a bit fed up of it, you know, like a lot of people did. Just like, oh God, when's this war going to end? But you know, they say you don't miss something until it's gone, right? Well, you know, I miss it. It was good, you know. You could jump on a Friday night. Maybe, you know, Simon, Mike, others, all that on there, you know, Narco, and we'd do base defense. Because they'd unlock and you'd make bank. To the point now where, you know, credits are virtually, well, you don't care. No, who cares about credits these days? Unless you haven't got any. Engineering materials. Now that's the real currency. In Elite. Been saying it for years. Bring the fights to the Thargoids. I'm with you. We should be doing a bit of that. We really should. Four tons of storage is also not enough for this game.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, they got to start sort of like tying off these storylines, haven't they? You're right there. Tiger Eyes. If there's tougher engineered NPCs, you'd be pretty excited. Yeah, I mean, it would be good, wouldn't it? It would be good. Why is everything stopped? What's happened? Hang on a minute. It's the wrong screen, Gromit. There you go, look. Oh, of course it has. There's a plan. I'd imagine under strict NDA as well, and they're following the plan. But what's next for Elite? Elite Deadly? Right? What would that mean? I mean, are they working on the next version of Elite? Or are they still, you know, updating this one? It's interesting. I'm just going to grab a quick drink. Where's my intermission screen? There it is. Okay, I'm back. More iced tea. More iced tea, Vicar. There we go. We're off. We're off again. Shouldn't have... parked next to a cliff. I think you gotta have decent rewards, haven't you? Right, you gotta have decent rewards. Gotta make it. What's in it for me, for the player? I mean, I'm not entirely sure the whole Civil War thing with power play has happened. Like what I think they thought it was. I don't know, perhaps people do. It is a difficult one, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I still like the on-foot stuff. I really do. I mean, the NPCs are harder. The AI is a hell of a lot harder. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You just got to change the way you play. Well, we hope it's going to be coming out soon. That's kind of what we've been talking about all afternoon. It's like, okay. Oh, that is good stuff. You know, and a good military settlement. I mean, that is quality gameplay. We all know it's quality gameplay. Everyone likes quality gameplay like that. And it is good gameplay. I mean, I don't know what other games people are playing to say that, you know, it's not good gameplay. Yeah, it can be a little bit limited. It's effectively, well, I don't know, what, 10 missions? If you start counting it, really, you know. Yeah. That's the whole thrill. You still get nervous by doing that. I do. It's like, ooh, he might see me. You know, you just don't know, do you? Yeah, the Cobra 5 is a fantastic ship. Well, yeah, exactly. They could do things better. Things are coming slowly. And they're still making money, whether it's out of the cosmetics. But that's the thing of operations. They've mentioned that some of the wards will be cosmetics. Well, that's your axe, isn't it? I mean, they're making decent money on the ships, I reckon. Well, I mean, the thing is, right, is, whether it goes good, whether it goes bad. I think after the Odyssey debacle that happened, what was that, 5 years ago? They can't afford for it to go bad. And to be fair, I don't think it will. That might be my wishful thinking.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And it probably is, but... But you know, you never know. Stranger things have happened. We flipped it. We did. We played that. We played the boots off it. It was a horrible release, but then, in fact, I think with the Odyssey, right, some of the beaters were better. Ran better, better graphics, less hassle. And then when it released, of course, there was the problems, right? And I get problems. I know, I get it, right? Who doesn't get problems? We all did. Keep playing it. A lot of people... A lot of content creators made a lot of money slagging Odyssey off. And then subsequently, with the old, oh, it's a dead game crap. Targaryen 2269 or 7. Thank you very much. Well, I've crashed. While I was doing something, I crashed. I'm kind of not like that. The game is what the game is. if it turns into a stinker, I still enjoy it. You know, it can be frustrating at times. Of course it can. Everything can be frustrating at times. But you know, is it going into its 12th year now, is it? Or 10th year? 11th year? 11 or 12. Anyway, whatever it is, since this game's been released. Anyway, you know, it's still here. How many other games can be like that? So you got Eve. Eve's still kicking about, isn't it? Never played it. What's happened? Right. Controller is having a moment. Conan's still knocking about. I mean, that Dune Awakening, or Dune, innit? That hasn't quite taken off, has it? I don't know. It's a funny one. World of Warcraft again, brilliant. Yeah, again, the fact that we're here proves it. Star Trek Online, yeah, that hasn't really advanced much from the original game, isn't it? Over fatigue. I mean, I played it. Went through some of the missions. Ooh, when did I go through that? A year ago. Still the same game, you know? I mean, engaging, good story. Kind of needs more voice acting, I think. Warframe. Yeah, I don't get Warframe. GTA, the new GTA's been delayed, isn't it?
Landing gear retracted.
That's the thing. Well, again, that's going to release, right? Yeah, exactly. Over fatigue. It's a comfort game. There's a bit of heritage. There's a bit of history. There's, you know, you can reminisce. It's retro.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
I mean, look at No Man's Sky. Who thought that game would still be a topic of conversation?
3, 2,
Who thought?
engage.
You want to talk about terrible releases? Nothing like what they did. But now look at it. Winning awards. Crazy stuff. Yeah, well, you know, I remember it being on BBC Click. And old Mark Chislak was there reviewing it. Oh, it's the future of gaming. Oh, it's... Was it fractal rendering or some malarkey like that? Banging on about this and that and all the rest of it. And then it released. And you're like, the bloody hell's this? Right? But now, if you look back at those old videos and you look at what it is now, completely different game. Yeah, I get it. It's not about the ship and the combat. Can you imagine they put the ship and a decent flight system into it? It'd be something. Exactly. New stuff all the time. Really surprised about it. Cyberpunk. Yeah, I haven't got it or tried it. Like you were saying, it's a bit talky. Yeah. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown's a little bit like that. It's you know, we've got to tell you the story, and it's not voice acted either. So you're very tempted to miss things as you skip through it. And a lot of those sort of like, you know, what are you going to say next? Things are like that. And that Genera game is as old as the hills. And that, everybody, is it for me today. A bit tired now. 2 hours, easing ourselves into it for the live stream. Really enjoyed everybody's company. I hope, you know, you do a like and subscribe and all the rest of it. Bit of a follow, whatever it is going on. And you join us next week. Who knows about operations, right? Who knows? No one knows. Well, Frontier know, but they haven't told me. And that's evident with the amount of videos that say, when's it coming? We might hear next week, we might hear next week. I mean, April, the last Wednesday of April, this Wednesday, are we going to get an announcement? Who knows? Who knows? We should do. No, it's not the last Wednesday. It's next week is the last Wednesday, isn't it? Where's my calendar? Let's have a quick look at this. When's the last Wednesday of the month? Oh, no. It's not next week. It's the week after. I do beg your pudding. But yeah, you know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Over for tea. Nice to speak to you too. Nice to speak to everybody. As always. As always. As soon as you get news, it'll be on the channel. So make sure you've got the notifications and all that crap turned on. Right, well, I'm kind of done with the Guardian stuff now. Catch you all later. Have a good week, everybody. See you soon.